fine. So now I am morning I told you about the footing placement. Now in the same place I just putting a layout of columns. So column how I will going to place. So just to go here, you can see there is a column working load layout. One layout is there here, working layout, and here this is the column layout. Have you seen this one? Whatever the hatching part you are finding here, C1, 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 these are all the columns. Okay, so what is the size of that column? So you can see here in some detailed drawing, you can find here they have given the column C1 size. How much it is given here? How much it is given? 20 and 50. 20 means 200 mm, 50 means 500 mm. This is the round column. You can see column 2. Column 2, how much here it is given? 40. 40 means 400 dia. The round column here it is given 400 dia, and the rectangular column is given 20 means 20 centimeter and 50 centimeter. This 200 and 500 size. So same size you have to go and take it here. Or else if you are going to make a measurement also, you can see here, if you do any measurement also, you will find the same size. You can see. If you measure it also, the column here, you can find the same size. Okay, just go with math property, this measurement to this, you can see 50 and 20. Alright, so this is the column size. So this column you have to place, and here you can see this drawing, here it is showing the reference from grid. The column is 10 centimeter, and from here it is also showing some 10 centimeter. The other column also it is going to be show you the distance from this column, it is 10 centimeter. From this reference it is 10 centimeter. And like that, and from here to here also it is going to given here 136 centimeter. This column edge. So from everywhere, whenever you are going to place the footing and columns, the reference is going to be taken from the grids only. The grid is the main source of reference for the modeling. Okay, so now you can see the column size which I have shown here 200 by 500. So you have to place the columns here, where this above the footing. Am I right? So here you have to place the column. So now you have to go structural, same footing level only you have to work here for the column also. So you just go structure and select here column. You can see here structural column. You can see here separately column is given. Morning I taught you here isolated. Isolated is for foundation placement, but here the column as showing here, this is the structural column for the placement of column only. So you just go and click. If you click here, you can see in properties toolbar you will find the I section column, I column. But this is structural column is there, but it is still structure. But we need RCC column. So you have to go load family. Am I right? So everyone has received family folder also. So the same family folder you have to go and take the column families also, because the column families from the Autodesk company has given some of the families. We can use it that family, or else we can able to create also. So creation is not required right now. You just go and proceed with the family which is given from the Autodesk company. Just go back, and here you can find here US, and in the US you will find there is a structural column. Foundation is separate folder, column is separate folder. So each and every component you will find here some family folders with the name of that component. You just go and proceed further for the family load into a project. So you just go here structural column. After clicking here the structural column, you can see here there is a concrete, light gauge steel, precast column, steel and wood. These are all our columns only, but depend upon the material it is going to be changing. Okay, so now right now we are working for the concrete only, so you have to go concrete. If you are working for the steel, you have to go steel. And these are the architecture, wooden column, light gauge steel. This is also steel column, but wooden column is related to wood material. So it is architectural column. So now right now we are working with the concrete, so you have to go concrete, and you can see here this is the first column, which is drop caps column. Rectangular columns with drop caps. This is the drop caps column. Here top is the cap and below is the drop column. So this is the drop cap column. Now you can see here rectangular column. You can see rectangular means only the rectangle. Here the round column with drop cap means below this is the round and above this is the club. So now here this is a round column and here this is a square column. So only 2 to 3 types of columns has given from the Autodesk company for this RCC. But just as the column like a Y shape, L shape, these columns we need to create, and pedestals also. Okay, so now our project is in the rectangular shape column. You can see here whatever the columns are given, these are on the rectangular shape. So we have to go rectangular column. So just click the rectangular column and make it load. Open means nothing but loading. Okay, so after loading, now you can see here the column has came here. You can see we have got the column. Now same process again, you have to go edit type, make it duplicate, because the entity you need to make it duplicate, because the existing size, whatever the size is there, you should not change the size, you have to make it duplicate. So here the column width is how much? 200, and the length is how much? 500. 200 multiplied with 500, and here underscore C1, because now you can see each and every column here it is showing C1. Am I right? C1, C1. You can see all the C1, and here also you can find there is a C2 column, which is a round column. You have to find C. So whenever you will do C2, you have to go C2. Whenever it is in C1, you have to go and mention the C1. Just click the name, and here also you have to change the value. 200 minus 500. This is the value of the column, and here the type mark is C1. Capital letter, don't put in a small letter, you have to put capital letter only. After completion, just go with OK, and here before placing the column you have to check the column placement. Here you can see here there is a depth and height. Don't put depth, because if you put depth, what will happen? Your column is going to be placed, but it is going to be placed below the footing. When you are going to place below the footing, that time you have to go with depth. But right now you are going to place the columns above the footing, so you have to go height only. Don't put depth, because if you put depth, you can be able to place the column, but that columns will become below the foundation. It will look like as a pile cap column. Okay, but don't do like that. You have to work out for the same here as height, and from which floor to which floor it is going to be placed. Right now we have taken the base level is footing level. From which level we require, that level you have to go and place it. So how we will need to get the information which level it is required, because right now this is the column layout, and you can go now from the footing layout. You can see in footing layout here the column is there. Here you can able to see the column. Okay, after completion of this footing level, then again it is going to become the first ground floor. So you can go and check it here in ground floor, it is there, the column is there. You can see this is the column. Again if you go first floor, again first floor. Here also the column is coming. Again second floor, if you go, you can see here the floor, all the columns are there. Again if you go roof floor, here also column is there. Again if you go top roof, here this column is not there, but only this part column is there. So like that, each and every floor you have to go and check it, that column is coming and it is moving up to which floor. Up to which floor? Base floor is okay, because the base level is foundation. So we are able to place the column in foundation. But where this column is moving, that you have to check it from all the drawings. Maybe some columns may become below the some levels, some columns maybe go continuously up to the top of the level. So this way we have to work out in the for the column. Okay, so now you can go and check it here how to place this column. So you will get some of the idea on that. So now you can see I have already taken the column here, the column came. Now you have to put height, and now I am just giving some level of that project. Okay, just I am giving some level 1 first floor. Means this column should be placed from footing level to first floor, and you have to select here height, that's all. Now you just go and place the column intersecting between the two bricks. You just click it. Now you can see the column has been placed. This is the column. It has been placed. So our drawing, we have to go and check it whether the first column, how was the placement. It is placement as a horizontal. So here also you just go and click it, and with the help of backspace button in the keyboard, you just go and click on that. Now you can see the column is rotating here. So with the help of backspace, you can able to rotate the column from which point to which point it's required, either horizontal or vertical. You will get it. Okay, so right now we have required this much, and from here it is giving the distance from the reference grid is 10 centimeter, and from this grid reference it is given 10 centimeter. So 10, 10, 20 centimeter it is given. So you just go and make the difference here. How much right now? What are the columns sizes? Everything which you have taken as follow the placement. So now you have to go annotate, align, and again from column this edge to footing edge. So how much it is there? 100 mm. But how much we required? 100 only. Am I right? This is 100. It's correct. And this one also 100 you require. So now horizontal it is correct because 100 already placed. Vertical now we have to set. So again annotate, again design, here the annotate, just click and click the columns. Now you can see here the distance from the reference grid is 250, but how much we require? 100. So you just go and give the value here 100. Now you can see your column has been placed as per the required dimension. Got it? Sir, sir, I want to see this column in 3D also. You can able to see in 3D. You can just go and check it. The column has been placed exactly the intersection point of the grid where the consultant has given as design. Now from footing level it is going up to which level? First floor. Here you can see the base level is footing level. Base offset is 0 because we have not put any offset value here. And the top level is first floor because from footing to first floor it is passing the column. So directly you can able to place wherever you know the column is passing continuously from which floor to which floor. Now you can also give the footing value because you can reduce the floor value, how much you require, that also you can able to place. And from top also how much you want to reduce, that is also you can able to place. Okay, so this way the column is going to be placed. Now if you want to see this column into realistic, again you just go and put realistic. You can see able to see the material along with this column has been placed exactly. You can go and check it. Okay, got it? So this way we have to work out for the column. Now you can able to make it rotate in 360-degree angle. You can able to do it. Okay, so this column has done. Now we have to place this column again. So here the first column is from B. So here also the distance has given 10 centimeters. The same thing we will place again here. So again you have to go footing layout and just place the column. Structure column. After clicking the columns, again here also the same, the height, floor, and you have to give the value here. So how much you require, same size, same, just go and click it. You can see there is a column has came. So here horizontal is showing some 10 centimeter, vertical also showing some 10 centimeter. So I will work out the same as per the given dimension. So just give annotate menu and just go with measurement, align dimension. Okay, and from here to here how much is there? 250, but how much we required? 10. So you have to give the value here and just enter 10. 10 means 100 mm. 6 came. So horizontal is 300. Now vertical. Vertical also how much is required from this one to this grid 100. So here also the 100 value is there. So we no need to go once again the other value. It is the same value which is provided as per the requirement of the project. Got it? Again one more column it will require 136. So here the center to center it is showing the 136. So you can able to place this column beside also the center if you require. Okay, so now here it is given 136. So here again same column, you just make it copy, and from center you just go and place with the value of 130. How much is 136? 136 1360. Okay, 1360. You have to give the value 1360. So copy, see your copy, or you just go modify menu. You can see here copy, and here you have to go and place the column. So just make it copy, and how much? 1360. Alright, 136 and 1360. Just go and make it. You can see the column has been placed. Again here one more column is given for the next grid. Here this grid 2 columns. Next grid single column. Here also single. So wherever the single column is there, you just go proceed with the single. Wherever the double column is there, you just go and take the reference from anyone. You just to make it the model in this way. Okay, so one more grid if you require, this is also we need to check as per the design. Okay, now you can see in 3D view. Now this is one column, this is one more column, and this is one more column. So 3 columns which I have placed and I showed you. So like that, remaining columns also you need to place. Am I right? Same way, you have to make a duplicate, place the column, and just go through the height and just put the level from which floor to which floor the column requirement is. Clear? So up to here it's clear. Now you have to sit with the AutoCAD drawing. You can see here all AutoCAD drawing, there is a column layout is there. So you just follow this distance. You just follow this distance and make it the model as per this layout. So how many columns are there? You just make it each and every column placement should be there above the footing. Because here the working loads or some columns they have given the value, so that value is totally related to the drawing model. You just proceed and follow the same drawing, same columns layout drawing. You can able to take it the information as per the model. Clear?